Today we're doing the lifestyle facial, which is a facial that is one of my signature facials. Hi, I'm Jillian Wright from Jillian Wright Clinical Skin Spa in New York City. And today my beautiful model Hannah, who is actually a model, we're going to talk about her skin. We're going to talk about different ways that she can take care of her skin at home versus in the treatment room. And because she's a model, she wears a lot of makeup, and that makeup can be very clogging of the pores. So Hannah is in her 20s and she's absolutely gorgeous, but with my professional eye, I can see that she definitely has some congestion. And the first and foremost step in any type of skincare regimen is cleansing. The cleansing process is so key, so crucial to the overall health of your skin. If you think about it, you are washing your face, or you're supposed to be washing your face 14 times a week. That's day and that's night. So if you're using the wrong cleanser, it's pretty much going to mess everything up, and you're not going to be able to follow that step with the other steps. With cleansing, you're taking away excessive oil, dirt, loosening up dead skin cells. So if you have dry skin, you want to use a cleanser that's a little bit more nourishing. But if you have congested skin, you want to use something that maybe has salicylic acid in it. So with Hannah's skin, we're going to use a cleanser that has green tea and salicylic acid. You want to look for a cleanser that lathers rather than foams, because foaming cleansers can be somewhat drying. And there are so many cleansers on the market these days that you could find a really good one that's gentle enough for your skin, that's effective. You want to be able to remove all the dirt and debris successfully. You could do this in the shower. You can do this, of course, by the sink. And the reason why you want to do it day and night is because at night, your skin is rejuvenating and replenishing itself. So you're going to have excessive dead skin on the surface, and also even oils from sleeping. And you should never, ever go to bed with your makeup on. I don't care how late it is or how early it is in the morning. Always wash your face, because if you're sitting there, if you're going to sleep and you've got makeup on, think about all the bacteria that's lodged in that makeup, and that's going to get deep into your pores. You don't ever want to do that. So make sure you always wash your face. And of course at night you want to wash your face because of that reason. You want to wash off the makeup, and you just want to wash off, the pollution and the debris of the day. You should touch your face twice, once in the morning and once in the evening. Even if you have an itch, just don't touch your face. If you have clean hands and you have like a tissue or something and you've got to like itch your cheek because your skin is dry, that's okay. But never with your fingernails, never with your hands, because you just never know. The slightest thing, a doorknob, you're on the bus, you're on the subway, you go to the grocery store, you just never know what kind of germs are lurking around that's going to get stuck on your hands. So right now we're finishing the cleansing process. And at home, you want to use upward motions, circular motions, anything is fine. And want to make sure that you get on the edges. I always find that when I'm working on my clients, there's a lot of makeup and debris on the sides of the neck and sides of the face and around the hairline. And I think what happens is that you develop some sort of pattern in how you wash your face at home, but yet you tend to forget the other areas. So make sure that you train your hands to work around the neck and the face and the hairline, and then you'll have less breakouts. So obviously at home, you're just gonna splash your face with tepid water. Maybe in the morning, you might wanna use a little bit cold water to wake yourself up. But at the spa, I use gauze, and you could get this at any type of pharmacy, any type of store that sells mass market brands, if you want to. And the gauze has an added texture. It's not necessary, but you're more than welcome to. These are things that you can definitely do at home. And whatever you do to your face, you should do to your neck and your chest. because we often show aging in our chest area and in our neck area. So try to get into the habit of taking care of your neck and your chest like you do your face. And like I said, I'm doing it very gently, but yet effectively. And Hannah doesn't really have a lot of makeup on, but you could see how I'm going on the sides of the neck and on the face and in the hairline, gently around the eyes and the nose. And she's a little bit of makeup on. You could also flip the gauze like I do. But if you're at home, you know, you're just gonna splash your face and then, you know, pat your skin dry with a towel. Now the next step is exfoliation. So you've cleansed, you've removed the dirt and the debris, the excessive oil, bacteria. We want to further exfoliate, gently exfoliate the skin, and there are so many different types of exfoliations. You're only doing it once or twice a week, so you can kind of play around with the type of exfoliants that you have. You can do a manual exfoliant, and a manual exfoliant is one with little beads. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but it's granulated. So it's going to feel kind of rough on your skin, but gently rough. Not like rough, but like gently rough. And this particular scrub has blueberries, which is an antioxidant, and that's why it was purple in my fingertips. It has a little bit of salicylic acid, so the blueberries, they're antioxidants. This is a great scrub for someone who has congested skin, acne-prone skin, enlarged pores. Somebody who doesn't necessarily break out that often but is breaking out in the summertime, you could use a scrub like this. But you just want to be very careful with drying agents like salicylic or benzoyl peroxide. You don't want to use it too often, because if you use it too often, you're going to activate the sebaceous glands in a way that would cause excessive oil and possibly breakouts. You need to identify your skin type, and you're probably asking yourself, what type of skin do I have? Well, a good way to determine what type of skin you have is where do you get oily and when do you get oily? So if you get oily just in your nose area around noontime, I would say your skin is pretty dry, or even like later in the afternoon. If you get oily in your T-zone, then I would say you have combination skin, but some people get oily all over. And a little skincare / makeup tip, you don't necessarily want to use powder. You want to use blotting papers. It's a brilliant way to sort of, you know, degrease the skin without touching your face and without activating your sebaceous glands. So make sure you keep blotting papers in your purse or in your bag for those mid-afternoon, oily sessions that your skin may be experiencing. Okay, so right now I demonstrated a manual scrub, and like I said, there are several different types of scrubs on the market. Just make sure they're gentle yet effective. You're only going to use it once or twice a week, so play around. There's two other types of scrubs that I'd like to talk about. Another one is called an alpha hydroxy exfoliant. I'm not going to use this on Hannah because I want to show you the third type of exfoliant, which is an enzymatic exfoliant. Enzymes are typically used in the professional world when you get facials, but you may find different types of enzymes, pumpkin, papaya, and pineapple. So I have two favorite exfoliants that I like to use, and this one's called a Derma Peel. And it's really cool, and I'm going to show you why. This particular exfoliant I don't use with any steam. There are some that you do use with steam because the steam is what activates the enzymes. And if you could picture Pac-Man or like a little chomper, the steam activates the enzymes or the heat, and they start to chomp away at the dead skin and loosens up all the dead skin. And it's fabulous because you're getting rid of all those dead skin cells on the surface, leaving your skin smooth and polished. And then if you have any extractions, which is the next step, they're much easier to dislodge from the skin. So this starts off like a gel, and this is primarily pineapple. So it starts, and it smells really yummy. Can you smell it, Hannah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it starts off like a gel, and as I manipulate it into the skin, so Hannah's getting a really nice facial massage. It's going to turn into a liquid because the heat from her skin and the manipulation of the massage is activating the enzymes. So then while I massage her skin, I'm loosening up dead skin cells, basically whisking away all the pollution and the bacteria. And once it goes from a gel to a liquid, it's going to start to ball up on her face. And it almost gives you like a gommage action. What I love about this particular peel is that the skin is so shiny and so polished looking, yet it's so gentle. So I could use this virtually on any type of skin. If someone has acne, I probably wouldn't use this type of enzyme that I have to manipulate because you don't want to spread around bacteria. With acne, the type of exfoliants that you might want to use are the ones that are alpha hydroxy based, that just sit on your skin for a minute or two and then you wipe or wash away. Manipulating the skin if you have active acne and inflammation is not such a good thing. And then if someone has a lot of redness, not necessarily rosacea, but redness, you don't necessarily want to manipulate the skin as well, because then you're going to make it a little bit more red, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Okay, so this peel is about ready to be removed from Hannah's face. And you could use your gauze. You could rinse it off with water. Or another trick that we do in the treatment room is we use a hot towel. But it's really not a towel, it's a diaper. And I'll show you. Here we have a hot towel caddy, which heats up the towel beautifully. And if you could see, this particular diaper is very soft and smooth. So rather than using a terry cloth towel, you could get a diaper at your local store. And what I like to do is I like to butterfly it with each side, making it long, and then I gently put it on and around the face. I press it into the skin, which feels really, really good, and it also loosens up any product that I have on the face. But one of the tricks that we do here at the spa is we infuse these towels with aromatherapy, and we only use purified water. So we use purified water, and you can go to any health food store, pick out your favorite aromatherapy. It could be lemongrass, it could be lavender, it could be jasmine, it could be lang lang. I mean, you can even do combinations of it. So you soak the towels in water and then you wring them out. And at home, you can put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds. You could also have a bowl of hot water. And that hot water will also, soften the skin. Just make sure that you're very careful with taking it out so it's not too hot and you don't burn your hands. So after exfoliation, so right now, we're going to start our third step in taking away. With facials and home care, your steps include cleansing, exfoliating. You're not going to extract at home, but in the professional world, we would extract. You're taking away. So then once you take away, and then you calm the skin, and then you put back the nutrients. So now Hannah is ready for the next step, and that would be extractions. I use a softening gel just to give her skin a little bit more pliability. And I really discourage doing this at home. Estheticians have many hours, and obviously they're licensed to do this. We have been taught professionally how to extract from the skin without damaging the skin. So doing it at home is something that I tell my clients to shy away from. It's not a good thing. Every time my clients come in and they've tried to extract at home, it's just an awful mess. And you can have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, where you have the red marks on your face, and the older you get, the longer it takes for it to go away. So you just want to be very careful. Try to find an esthetician in your hometown to successfully extract for you. So we use gloves or finger cots. So I'm going to cover Hannah's eyes and bring the light over. And you can see she has a lot of congestion on her forehead. I never ever use the tips of my fingers. That's a big no-no. And I try to get underneath the congestion to bring it out. And you can see some are easier to get out than others. But I have all these wonderful tools to help heal the skin after extractions. At home, you can use a mask to draw out the impurities and to keep your skin clean and fresh and healthy. A lot of people will ask me, what type of result am I going to see after my facial? And I always compare going to a skin therapist or getting facials like going to the gym. You're definitely going to see an immediate response, and especially if you've had extractions, it's going to take at least 5 to 7 days for your skin to heal. But going to get facials once a month or every 2 weeks, depending on your skin conditions, is like going to the gym. You'll see a little bit of an improvement your first time, but it's something that you have to do consistently. Your skin is the largest organ on your body, and you have to take care of it like you would your muscles and toning your body. It's not going to self-clean. It's not really going to take care of itself. You have to have it taken care of professionally and also at home. Home care is key. And that's why when I created the lifestyle facial, it was really to teach people how to take care of their skin at home. So each time somebody comes back to see me after teaching them how to take care of their skin, they have less and less skin issues. But remember, because it's a lifestyle, you have to remember that your skin could be behaving badly because of lack of sleep, stress, diet, hormonal, genetics, their environment, internal reasons like having too much sugar, i.e. diet. So there's a lot of reasons why your skin may be behaving badly. Hannah's a model, so she's wearing makeup in front of the camera all the time. Her hot spot is her forehead. So whenever we're together, I always make sure to concentrate on her forehead because that's sort of where her zone is, where she breaks out quite a bit. So after a thorough extraction session, I would take just a nice gentle toner, no alcohol, no witch hazel, something that is very calming to the skin. Like I said, there are many different types of toners, ones with salicylic, ones with green tea, and other anti-inflammatory type ingredients. There are so many wonderful products on the market, it's really up to you to decide which one is best suited for your skin. It doesn't necessarily matter how much it is or the brand name, it's how the product works for you. So after extractions, we could do a mask, or we could do a facial massage, or we can do the LED light. There are different ways, because right now we're going to be putting the nutrients back into the skin. So we've exfoliated, we've cleansed, we've extracted. I will have to show you, I have this great tool which helps to heal the skin very quickly. So if I do a lot of extractions on somebody, this is a trick that we use here at the spa. This is called high frequency. I also call it the zapper. This is called high frequency. I also call it the zapper. Basically, the neon gas inside the tube creates oxygen, and bacteria doesn't live in the presence of oxygen. This is a tool that has been around for many, many, many years. It's an excellent, it's excellent for healing the skin. It has anti-inflammatory properties. You just have to make sure that your eyes are closed. It kind of feels a little bit like static. So that's why you really don't want to open up your eyes. Hannah is now ready for her mask, and I've chosen rosemary basil because it's detoxifying and purging, and it smells absolutely wonderful, and it's going to help heal the acne that she has on her forehead. So at home, you could use your fingertips, and I just want to point out something. You don't want to put the mask on thick. You want to put it on very thin because your skin is only going to absorb so much, and you don't want to waste the product. So just put a thin layer of the mask all over your face and around your eyes. Don't get too close to the eye area because around the orbital bone, the skin is much thinner. It's about 5 to 10 times thinner than the rest of your skin. So you just want to be very, very careful with that. You may even want to have a special mask for your eyes, like a gel mask that you can keep in the refrigerator, which is really, really nice. So what you do to the face, you do to the neck. And I'm just going to paint this on evenly. And the beauty of this mask is that it smells delightful. And I'm sure after 15 to 20 minutes of keeping this on, Hannah will fall asleep. And at home, you know, you can make a really nice routine at home with the whole process of taking care of your skin. I mean, you can put the mask on and then watch your favorite television show or channel, or go do something else and then rinse it off, and then you're ready for your nighttime. I'd probably do the mask at night so you can then put on your rejuvenation products, because I don't think a lot of people have time during the day or the morning to do a mask. And like the exfoliation, putting a mask on once or twice a week is enough. All right. So Hannah is ready to relax. So after the mask has been on your skin for 10 to 20 minutes, depending on your lifestyle, depending on your needs, we're going to remove it. And there are many ways that you can remove it. At home, you probably want to just splash your face, making sure that you get it all, and then pat your skin dry with a towel. At the spa, I can use a hot towel from my hot towel caddy, or I can use the gauze. Today I'm going to show you how I take it off with a hot towel. And like I said earlier, this is something that you can do at home. You just have to get the cloth diapers. You butterfly the warm towel, making sure that it's not too hot. And if it is, you can shake it out a little bit. And you don't want to have any water drips flying off of the towel because then it doesn't feel good. So then I place the towel on the chest and I gently press it in. And you can do this at home. Like I said, you can heat the towel up in a warm bowl of water, or you can put it in the microwave for 15 seconds, however long it takes in your microwave. And then I take the butterflied diaper and I wrap it around the face like I did when I removed the enzymes. So you're getting an amazing experience because heat is so relaxing, and just being able to pamper my clients and being able for you to lie on the table is de-stressing. So in essence, it's actually sort of removing age and stress and from your face. So then I take the towel and I just gently wipe the mask away, making sure that I get around the perimeter of the face and underneath the nose. And I sort of work my fingers down the diaper to get a clean area. And also, you can use a cold towel. You really, like I said earlier, you have to play skincare detective. Okay, what time of year is it? What are your skin's needs? What's your skin doing? Is it behaving badly? Does it need nutrients? A cold towel is very, very calming and soothing. And then a hot towel is penetrating. So you can even put this on and lay down in bed and just have the warm towel over your face until it cools down on its own. So I'm gonna make sure that I get the mask off of the nostrils, because it's no fun when a client leaves with mask on their nostrils. And I make sure I get the perimeter of the neck and of the face. And since we did some extractions on Hannah's forehead, I'm gonna use a little bit of pharmaceutical grade benzoyl peroxide, just a little dab on the spot. Whenever you have anything medicated, you do not want to use it all over your skin. That is a big no-no. You just want to dab it on the spots very, very lightly, very gently. And then you can either use a serum or keep it really simple and just use a nice moisturizer. I always say that no matter what you're using on your skin, it has to be working for you. Don't just use a random cleanser. Don't just use a random exfoliant. Don't use a random moisturizer. You know, what's good for your boyfriend's skin is not necessarily good for your skin. You want to make sure that you spend the time to find the right products and the right ingredients for you, for your lifestyle, for your environment, all of that. And it's totally worth it in the end. If you start taking care of your skin, no matter what age you are, the realistic goal with just taking care of your skin on a daily basis is to improve your skin health by 5 to 7 years. So my goal as a skin expert is when my clients come in once a month is to improve their skin and make it look 5 to 7, maybe even 10 years younger than its biological age. So this concludes the Lifestyle Facial from Jillian Wright Clinical Skin Spa. I'm Jillian Wright, and thank you so much, Hannah, for being my beautiful model. And I hope you got a lot out of this.